Hello friends, welcome to Mechanical Engineering online classes.
So let us see a question. A block of mass 20 kg is pulled up an incline 20 degrees, so it is 20 from horizontal, by force F, which varies as per the graph shown. We have to find the acceleration and velocity of the block when t is 4 seconds. If we know the velocity of block at t equal to 0 as 3 meter per second, coefficient of kinetic friction is given as 0.2. Let us try to solve this problem. So from the given graph, the relation between force and time is linear. So we can write that line roughly as y is equal to mx plus c. The line will be, the relation between f and t will satisfy this. So now let us try to find the slope of it. We know the slope as y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So if this point, the one point of the line is 0, 100, the other point is 4, 400. So y2 minus y1 means 400 minus 100 divided by x2 minus x1 is 4 minus 0. So this can be written as 300 by 4, which is nothing but 75. This is the slope. So now that we know m, we should find c. So suppose when y is 100, x is 0, the first point on the line, on the red line. So if we substitute these two values in this equation, then c will come out to be 100, because 100 is equal to 75 into 0 plus c. So c will be 100. So now we know the value of c. So what is y? Along y is the force given in Newton. So y is equal to mx plus c. Y is f, that is equal to m is 75, and x, along x is t, time, t in seconds. So it is 75. T plus c is 100. So this is the equation of force in terms of t from the given graph. Now let us draw the FBD of the block. So the block is kept on an incline. The incline is at 20 degrees. So according to the question, the block of mass 20 kg is pulled up the incline. So the force that is used in order to pull this up is this F. It is up the incline. So let this be the x-axis, let this be the y-axis. So there is a normal reaction here, N. The weight of the object is 20 kg. So I am converting that into Newton. It will be 20 into 9.81. This is Newtons. And because the object is pulled up, the force is also upward. The acceleration will be upward and in the direction of the force. There is another data given. There is mu also. So because force is upward, body is moving upward, then the friction will be downward. So friction is mu into n. Mu is given as 0.2, so I am writing it as 0.2 into n. And because this is 20, this also will be 20. This is the FBD of the block. Now, by the Newton's second law, we know that sigma Fy is equal to m into Ay. But if we see, acceleration is along x-axis. So the if the acceleration or any vector which is in along x-axis, it means its y component will be 0. So Ay is 0. Ay is 0 means m into Ay is also 0. So therefore sigma Fy will be equal to 0. Now what do we get? N, upward force is positive, suppose, then minus the weight weight's y component is nothing but 20 into 9.81, because this is 20 degrees, so this weight component along y will be 20 into 9.81 cos 20. This is equal to 0. So n is equal to 20 into 9.81 cos 20. So this is the value of n. Now let us go for sigma fx equal to 0. Sigma fx is nothing but m into ax. So let us see all the forces. Sigma fx is all the sum of all the forces on the block along x direction. So what are the forces? So there is a friction, there is a capital F force, then there is a weight component also along x axis. So the acceleration direction is considered to be positive, right, because it is in the direction of force. So we can write the LHS as F, which will be positive, minus the friction is opposite, it's 0.2 n, and the weight component is also opposite to F direction, so that is also minus 20 into 9.81 sin 20, because along y direction it was cos 20, so along x direction it will be sin 20. These are the forces that are acting on the block along x direction. We have taken care of the friction, the force and the weight component. Only these three forces are acting. So sum of all these external forces will be equal to m into ax. M is 20, mass is always 20 only. You don't convert this mass into 20 into 9.81. That is wrong. This is mass, not weight. It is not W into ax. It is mass into ax. Mass is 20. So even in case the question is given in terms of Newton, you have to convert that into mass. You have to convert that weight into mass. Take it down in kg and then write that value here. Okay, so this is 20 into ax, because ax is nothing but a. The resultant is a along x direction, so a will be equal to ax since there is no ay. The resultant is in the direction of x, so a will be equal to x. So I am writing it down in a simple term as 20a. Now we know the value of n from sigma fy equal to 0. N is known to us. We know n as 20 into 9.81 cos 20. So let us write it down. Let us write all the terms here. F is also known to us. F in terms of t we have already found. F is nothing but 75t plus 100. So let us write it down. 75t plus 100 is F, minus 0.2 into n is nothing but this value, 20 into 9.81 cos 20. So we have taken down the first term, the second term. Now let us write the third term, minus 20 into 9.81 sin 20. So all this is equal to 20a. So if you carefully go through this, the entire equation is in terms of a, which is unknown, and t, which is a variable. So if we simplify this, we can write it as 75t plus 100, the first term, which is f, minus 20 into 9.81. In the second and third term, these two are constant, right? So I am taking them common. So that will become 0.2 cos 20 plus sin 20. So this is equal to 20a. So on solving it all, we get this to be some 103.9. I am rounding it up to 104. So we will have 75t minus 4. So I am rounding this to 104 for easy calculation. So that is equal to 20a. So now from here we can find a. A is nothing but 75t by 20 minus 4 by 20. or this is nothing but 3.75 t minus 0.2. A is, so we have obtained A, the relation of A with respect to t. So A is changing with time t. So what we have to understand from this means this is an example of or a case of variable acceleration. We did not get straight away a value for acceleration. We have got it in terms of t. Like F is changing with t, A is also changing with t. So what is the question? We have to find the velocity and acceleration when t is 4 seconds. So when t is 4 seconds, substitute t as 4 seconds in this equation, we will get 3.75 into 4 minus 0.2. So that will be 14.8 meter per second square. So the question was to find acceleration and velocity when t is 4 seconds. We have found one of them. Now let us find the velocity. We know velocity v and the relation between velocity and acceleration as A is equal to dv by dt. We have to find v, right? So dv can be written as A dt, and because we know what A is nothing but 3.75 t minus 0.2. Let us write it down here, 3.75 t minus 0.2 dt. So this is dv. So let us integrate this equation on both the sides. V is changing from some v1 to v2. v1 is when t is 0. At t is 0, v1 is given as 3 meter per second. We have to find v2 at t equal to 4 seconds. So integral dv from v1 to v2, v changes from v1 to v2, that will be 3.75 t minus 0.2 dt to be integrated, where t changes from 1 to 4 seconds. So integral dv is nothing but v changing from v1 to v2. This can be, and that is equal to 3.75 integral t dt is t square by 2, where t is changing from t1 to t2, minus 0.2 into integral dt is t. So here t is again changing from t1 to t2. So what is v2 is what we have to find for t equal to 4. Okay, when t is equal to 4 seconds, we should find v2. So LHS becomes v2 minus v1. v1 is nothing but 3 meter per second, so that is equal to 3.75 by 2 into t1 is 0. This is also 3 meter per second. This should be found. t2 is 4. So we have 4 square minus 0 square minus 0.2 into 4 minus 0. So this will be v2 minus 3 is equal to 3.75 multiplied by 16 by 2 is 8 minus 0.2 into 4 is 0.8. So this will become 29.2. So v2 will be 29.2 plus 3, that is nothing but 32.2 meter per second. So we have found the velocity at t is equal to 4 seconds, and also the acceleration when t is 4 seconds, this one. Try to solve this problem. A 50 kg block which is kept on the top of a 11 degree sloping surface is pushed down the plane with an initial velocity of 20 meter per second. If the coefficient of kinetic friction is 0.4, we should find the distance travelled by the block and the time it will take as it comes to rest. The right answer will get a heart.
Thanks for watching. If this video was of help to you, please like it and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.